The following podcast contains adult language, controversial topics, and instances of extreme satire and parody. If you find these things offensive, you can kindly sod off.
All right, welcome to the Pingas Pals podcast. I'm Chance.
I'm Patrick.
And we're here to talk about whatever it is that we feel like talking about. All right, so hopefully this time around my mic will be loud enough and Patrick's mic will be loud enough.
And hopefully we'll have audio for the entire thing.
Yeah, hopefully so. Hey, you don't have to take off. All right, so we're about to watch a video here in a little bit. It's called "White Kid Thinks He's a Gangster," and the problem with it is that it's one of those things that junk in media just got their mitts all over. Oh yeah, we can talk about how big of a how some of the things that Anita Sarkeesian says that are should be considered legally insane. I mean, she can say whatever she wants, but that doesn't make it true. And we often disagree with blanket statements. I guess blanket might not be the right word, but these dumb statements that people who seem to be intelligent make. But I forgot where I was going with that. But seriously though, I mean, I don't understand why videos of some white boy, which is something only white people can say, which some white boy does, thinking he's a Crip, and
Actually, that looks more like a blood.
I know, but he calls himself a Crip.
Oh, well, that's odd. You'll see what we're talking about.
And it's weird. Was that her?
It wasn't me.
What? Sorry. You're fine. One of our friends is over here tonight. But it's just weird because why are these shitty little videos? Why are they like people claiming them so hard and huge big name videos like, I don't know, we could review the Ghostbusters trailer and nobody would care, but we review this little jerkwad's trailer and everyone seems to, and drunken media, whoever, goes up in arms all over it. It's really frustrating. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But, we've got, about an hour and a half to kill. So, did you do anything big today, Patrick?
Yeah, I helped with a grand opening of the store that I worked at in Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Traffic was a lot crazier than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
because I don't make that commute daily.
Yeah.
But it was pretty intense.
Yeah, and you and our regulars, which consists of maybe about 10 or 11 people,
if that many.
you all know how much we absolutely love traffic here in the Tennessee roads. But yeah, I hate grand openings.
Yeah, all I did, they told me yesterday, I told them I couldn't make it. And then yesterday, all of a sudden, they're like, oh, hey, we really need you. Can you come in? I'm like, well, yeah, I guess. So I got there. They told me that I was going to be a cashier. And then at the last minute, they were like, all right, you're going to be getting buggies all day. And I was like, oh, come on.
I hate getting buggies, dude. It sucks.
Like, we probably had close to 1 million buggies. And every single one of them was gone within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I hate doing that.
And then I was busy getting buggies the entire day.
I worked at Walmart a while back, and it was the last day that I worked at Walmart in Colorado. I guess it would be the north. Anyways, I'm gonna say if you're looking at the building, the far left side, I think it was like the electronics and home goods and all that shit. That side had no carts, no buggies at all. Absolute zero. None on the inside, none on the outside. So I spent 30 minutes to an hour completely filling up the inside over there. It was desolate. Not a single buggy. and I did it all by myself. And you know how painful that is, right? You know,
Yeah.
the one guy filling up the
Oh
entire
yeah.
filling up the entire building, and then I went to work on the other side where everybody else was hanging out, and they were all furious. So about 30 minutes goes by, and the supervisor comes back and goes, I don't think this job is really working out for you. I'm like, what are you talking about? I just spent an hour filling up that side of the building. He's like, yeah, well, that's not really in your job description, so we're going to have to let you go. And I was like working on the building and filling up the carts with on the shopping carts, putting them inside the building. It's like, yeah, well, it's not in your job description. You're working outside of it, so we're going to have to let you go. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, yeah. They're like, yeah, it does. It makes total sense. If pushing shopping carts and filling them up the side of the building was in your job description, would we be letting you go? And I said, yeah, apparently you would, because you are. And the argument, it just went back and forth about another 5 minutes. I'm like, you know what, fine. If you don't want me to do what I'm supposed to do, then I guess it's isn't the place for me. Like, when she's like, yeah, well, obviously, I just had to leave. I had to leave. It was ridiculous. It was dumb. It was stupid. So I always feel pain for any of the shopping cart people. That's why I always put my buggy in a designated area, even if it's raining or pouring. I feel for those folks. So if you're an absolute jerk, and you don't go put your buggies away, then shame on you.
Shame.
But yeah, before we go any further, I think it's a good time to talk about. Don't forget to, if you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/Pingas Pals, and if you want to follow us on Twitter, we don't really post too much yet, but you can go to twitter.com/Pingas Pals. I don't know why I had to look down at it. I guess because it's written down right here on the screen.
It's kind of like subtitles. I don't need subtitles, but if they're there, then I have to read them.
Yeah, I know. But in the last video, my audio was way too dang low, and when it came to one certain part, it came unplugged, and it was the best part of the video too, because I was just really laying into Anita Sarkeesian. I don't think she's a horrible person. I just don't agree with any of her opinions, at all. I'm sure if she talked about cats are awesome, I would have to disagree with her. But if Patrick says cats are awesome, it's a fact. It's true. A lot of people despise cats, and a lot of people
especially around here.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
people are like, if I see a cat in the road, I'm gonna run it over with my gigantic truck.
Yeah, I had a friend say that, and I said, I don't believe that. I know that you would never do that. If you did that, I would seriously think there was something wrong with you. But I mean,
I know people that would swerve to hit a cat.
Like, would do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, people are you friends with these people?
I've known them.
Yeah, I wouldn't. My friend said that when
on purpose. People are just
jerks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say heartless jerks. But to quote Richard Dawkins, I told my friend that I said, I don't believe in your heart of hearts that you'd actually run over a cat. And it took about 10 minutes convincing, but then he eventually said, no, I wouldn't really do that, but I just don't really like cats. That's fine if you don't like cats, but if somebody runs over my cat,
it's on.
Yeah, it's on. I mean, it would not end well. I wouldn't kill him, but I guarantee you they probably they wouldn't drive down that street ever again, even if they did have the ability to drive, because my cat Toby is my friend, a real good friend of mine. And he never goes in the road. So if I see him run over, I know for a fact that somebody hurt him. But yeah, so we're gonna try to watch this video right here and see if YouTube will let us get away with watching it. Don't forget to next time you post anything about YouTube on Twitter, make sure you type in the hashtag WTFU, which is where's the fair use. Everybody's getting slapped with where's the fair use bullshit. And I know people don't like me cussing, but it really, truly is bullshit. All right, so here we go. Get this full screen here, if it'll let us. What in the world is going on here, folks? There we go. White kid thinks he's a gangster. All right.
What does his stomach say? Or his?
It
his
says thug
torso.
life, and I don't know.
I'll be the illest crip in the game, nigga. Don't you fuck with me, you gonna get fucked over by a llama. Bang, bang, nigga.
You know, it's kind of like if Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys lost like 30 pounds and, you know, tried to act gangster.
And put on a regular pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, instead of the bottle cap glasses that he has. I mean, seriously, I don't understand why anyone would want to live or act like somebody who grows up in an area. Basically, a lot of gangsters, they don't have anything else. You know, they grow up that way. They grow up in a really crappy part of town, and don't have all the opportunities that a lot of other people have, and therefore they do the only thing they possibly can is do drugs, extortion, all that sort of stuff. And this kid is glamorizing it. You know, I don't want to say that that Scarface glamorizes the gangster life. I would say that it maybe romanticizes it. But this kid's a real piece of garbage for trying to think he's all, boss-like for being some ghetto-ass little wigger.
Get fucked, nigga. Man, I'm a hardcore gangster, man.
And look at that. Yo, nigga, I'm so tough, I'm so cool. I'll pop a cap on a motherfucker. I mean, seriously, what's wrong with... Man, this kid, man.
Nigga, man, it's a white boy to say it, you know what I'm saying? Man, straight up, nigga, doing that gang shit. Gang, nigga, gang. Nigga, gang shit, nigga.
Gang. Yeah, and I bet your daddy paid for that cell phone too, huh?
And the hat.
And the hat, yeah.
It's just like, he can't be serious.
No, dude.
He's not serious.
I think of Bubbles. Even though Bubbles is way too cool for that stuff, you know?
Gang shit, nigga. I'm straight.
Like that guy that goes kratata. That guy goes kratata is way cooler. I mean, at least the kratata kid, at least he's got like all those at least he's got the muscles, you know. He's like really, really cut.
Gangster repping the Crips. I've always been repping the
Crips. What is this, kid? What is this?
It's the phone.
It's the red hat. I mean, look at that.
No, he's talking about the phone.
Oh, the phone, like bluish, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, because when I think of gangsters, the first thing I think of are two colors, green and purple. I mean, that's just me, because I grew up playing San Andreas. But no, I can hear it now. Like, Peter, are you doing enough? Shut up, Mom! I'm making my video. Peter, open up! I'm worried about you. Shut up, Mom! Gosh, I'm making my gangsta wigger video, yo.
I'm trying out for the Crips.
Yeah, he just shows up. He just shows up, and these guys are like, "Is this cracker for real?"
He's like, "Here's my audition tape. Will you accept it?"
Should we shoot this cracker or what? Nah, dog. Let's just use him as a mule, yo. This kid's stupid. This kid's so dumb.
Nigga, man, you know I be with the Crips, man. I'm the Crips. We involved in that shit, man. Fucking nigga up for a quick buck, nigga.
Fuck it up for a quick buck. What? This kid, man. Oh man, this kid's bad. This kid's real bad. I grew up in. I didn't really grow up in the ghetto, but I did grow up near. Like I grew up in one of those places that used to be really nice during the 90s, but kind of went downhill afterwards. After after Puddle of Mud came out, everything went south. So it's bad enough. It's bad enough you got Puddle of Mud ruining everything. Then you got. What?
I like that band.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Puddle of Mud came out. The 9/11 happened.
Whatever.
But no. So, and then my friends and I, we really liked San Andreas. So a lot of our hangouts are filled with Yaw Dog, Sup Yo, Homie G, What's Up SA, For Real Dog, parties over there, all that sort of shit. And I mean, we didn't take it seriously, but this kid takes this way too seriously. I mean, he thinks he's too dope for a rope, but he's clearly not. I mean, if this kid really wants to learn about gangsters and stuff, you got to talk to Patrick because he's the resident expert on gangsters. Like, for real.
For real, yeah.
Like, the Vagos, Los Verios Aztecas, Kilo Trey Ballas, Grove Street Ballas, CGF.
That really kind of made me sad that Grove Street wasn't
Families controlled.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's what people don't understand about Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 5. They take place in like two totally
Well, yeah, I know about
storylines.
that, but it was it was different.
Yeah, it bothers me too, but it's not like
It's not game breaking.
no, it's not like they wanted to have the not like they wanted. Sorry, I had to drop some windows to open up some CPU. Oh shoot! I should probably close that too. Hopefully this won't ruin everything. Trying to close Sims Late Night so we can. Oh God, let's hope this still works. This is like going pro right now. Oh shit! Looks like it froze it, Patrick.
Uh-oh.
I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay, Patrick. We're gonna be fine. Trying to close the Sims window so we can get some. Oh.
We've been at 1731 for an awful long time.
Yeah, we're totally screwed. We're completely screwed. Man, I knew I should have closed that shit beforehand. Come on! Come on! Man.
Is it still recording this?
Probably not. Oh, good. Thank God. All right, so if you saw some serious lag there, we were closing the Sims, and it's still not closed. So I'm probably going to lose a lot of data, but I think I saved it before I went to bed last night, so I should be okay. Yeah, so we're taking up a lot of CPU, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to close this shit again. Oh, man, we're up at 60% of the CPU because when I run the Sims, I run it as hard as I possibly can, like run that into the ground, like for real. So a lot of people have been telling me lately, if people who don't like cussing, like my good friend, I'm going to get back into the screen. Like one of my good friends, he says that you're going to lose most of your views if you cuss at all. Like you can get trillions of views, not trillions, but you can get a whole crap ton of views if you don't cuss at all. Because most videos, people don't cuss on, like Casey Nasbat and Jenna Marbles and the sequel to Jenna Marbles, Jenna's Lost Her Marbles. So yeah, probably just lost a crap ton of that, and yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this next video now. From let's just go ahead and run it. Look at this. Okay. Oh man, look, he's so hard. Yeah, I got a fake flintlock pistol, dog. I'm such a hardcore ninja.
The only thing it's missing is an orange tip.
Oh yeah, ninja. You know, because the juggalos, they talk about they call themselves ninjas instead of the other word, which I only use in parody. But since I'm not talking in parody, I don't want too much hate. But whatever. Let's hopefully that doesn't get spotted by. Here we go.
Now it's gonna get tough on me. It's gonna put you in the car, and all your blood's gonna splatter. Then I'm putting you guys to get dick right in your ass from red.
Well, this is the same kid that was on Tosh. This is the same kid that was on Tosh. What were you saying?
His chin goes from like here all the way around to here.
So I guess you can say he's got more chin than a Chinese phone book.
Yeah.
Well, why not? I'm child, take it away. It always stay. You have to lip sync yourself fucking on human marriage ring. This YouTube skill gets me with you and your friends when each other.
Yeah, I'm so cool. I'm like a cool fool in a swimming pool. I'm gonna punch you in the eye and wait till you die. I'm gonna cry and live in the lie. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna open up your mouth and take a shit in your south. This kid's pathetic.
We just lost even more views.
Yeah. But this is, I'm fairly certain this is the kid that was on Tosh. You know, we might as well just go ahead and watch the rest. I don't know why this kid is shirtless. I think he's all hard. He should be working out.
Beds. My rhymes get soldiers, just get old. Give me your address, I'll come up and say fuck the rest of you, don't care the best. Every time I speak, I fit, take a breath and sit. It's getting late.
You know, he's so oppressive. He's like really oppressing everybody with that fake ass flintlock and that cutthroat trout in the background. I think that's a cutthroat trout. I could be wrong.
That fish.
Yeah. You know, that fish is about as fake as that kid is.
I'm tied to my hook and you're gonna be my bait. Get ready to meet your fate. Outlaw my gods, the wrath. Come on and drown your while taking a bath.
Okay, rap and bath don't rhyme. I don't think that kid's taken a bath in a long time though. He looks pretty greasy to me.
Then I'll slam a door in your face and I'll put you in your place. I'll throw you out the window because you're not by my foul. My rhymes are real, that's why you can feel them. I'll shoot you in your face. Why would I care about your race? I have a friend named Daggett and you're just a fucking faggot. There's no room to run. I'm gonna blast you with my gun.
I can hear the plastic in that gun as he points at our quote face. Yeah, that kid's so hard, man. You better watch out. This kid comes walking on the street. This cracker, he comes walking down. You better watch out. He'll bust a cap in your face. He don't care about your race because he's the ace of base, and his name ain't Chase. It's like Mac or Jack or Sack or Fack or I don't give a crap.
Yeah, you better watch out. You and your homies better watch out. He'll shoot you in your face, and then about 45 seconds later, he'll try and shoot your homies in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got to reload.
Yeah, that kid's fake. Well, that kid's probably pretty real, but whoopsies. There we go. So Patrick and I kind of have a weird relationship with the Juggalos. I wouldn't really say that we're huge fans. So there's this guy called Leafy. And I've watched a few of his videos. Basically, he talks crap about people. I know you're just waiting for this one, aren't you? He talks crap about people, and he's always does like knife surfing and Counter-Strike or something. That's all he really does. He just does knife surfing and Counter-Strike, and it's kind of annoying. And apparently he has some beef with Mr. Black Darkness, and I think the peasants did a troll or not a troll of him being yelled at by some kids in a park. And it kind of looked like it was in Russia or some European country based on the architecture, but it might be a New England town. I'm not really sure. But I don't know. Patrick, how well do you remember the early 2000s?
Pretty okay, I guess.
Now, the early 2000s, I was talking to someone, they were saying about...
I was in middle school for part of it.
Someone was saying that...
Well, most of it. Because the early 2000s.
Someone was saying how My Chemical Romance and Panic Disco may have glamorized like self-harm and pain, like being miserable and all that stuff. But it was kind of a miserable time there for at least a few years because of 9/11 and that sort of shit. But that was around the time that the Supergoths came out to play. Now Supergoths and T-shirt goths. T-shirt goth is someone who always wears black T-shirts all the time and pretends to be super hard. That's a T-shirt goth. Oh, there's Marilyn Manson in the background. Actually, all those are Marilyn Manson.
You'll see what we're talking about.
Anyways,
eventually.
The Supergoths were people who, like, they wore the, what are those names? Jinkos? What was the name of those, like, black pants that had all the hooks and shit on them?
Trip pants.
Trip pants. They would wear trip pants and, like, long black T-shirts, and they would have their hair dyed black, and they would wear crap tons of mascara, and they wear these super duper hyper diaper black boots with all these, like, clips and chains and hooks and ropes on them. Like, what were they? Platform boots? Excuse me, dang. They wear platform boots. And some people could pull it off. Very, very few people could pull it off. And I bet my mic's not loud enough, so I'm going to boost it a little bit. So, yeah, you guys are probably miserable for the first 26 minutes, and now I'm going to be even more miserable now because you can hear me better. But in all seriousness, yeah, Supergoths, it was a sad time. It was a dark time for America because of the Supergoths, the black T-shirt goths. But I think the black T-shirt goths were probably worse than, or T-shirt goths are worse than the Supergoths. The T-shirt goths are like the goths that you see at the very beginning of the Chop Suey video. It's pretty pathetic, real sad. A lot of the girls wore corsets and shit. It was a dark time for America. It truly was. Yeah, other than 9/11, that was pretty bad too. It was really surreal, but I mean, Supergoths were really bad too. Now, I'm pretty sure this guy is not real. I'm pretty sure this is all an act. It's all fake. So yeah, I've actually only watched a little bit of this video. So let's go see what what the heck's his name? Mr. Black Darkness 666. So yeah, real original, huh? We have our we have a studio here today. Yeah.
Studio audience?
Yeah, studio audience. So, yeah, here's Mr. Black Darkness 666.
Hello, you assholes.
Oh, wow.
We decided to make another video.
Okay, so...
Rubs the lotion on his skin.
Put the lotion in the fucking basket!
There goes another viewer.
Yeah.
The dog.
There's a dog right there or something. You probably
It was a dog or a horse.
You probably found that. Oh, there's Pandora's box over there, right there. I don't know what this is, like some kind of dildo or some shit. Anyway, so right here you've got. He's probably wandering through some barnyard or something. He found that. He's like, oh man, this is like so awesome. It's like I'm holding death in my hands. It was once life, but now it's death. I'm like so awesome and existential and like beyond like what I am. Like I want to try to grow a third eye within the next week or so, but I'm gonna practice putting on my makeup because I'm so hard.
If he wants to grow a third eye, we can hook him up.
Hook him up with that one.
We got that video from last
like
week.
the lady that claimed to had an invisible third eye.
That was last week, wasn't it, or was that the week before?
Right here, it was last week. That was cringy as fuck.
This is because some asshole on YouTube has used my video for the wrong fucking purpose. He's been mocking.
He's been using your video and mocking you. though I might not be completely happy with people using our video and mocking us, as long as they're not claiming it to be theirs, I don't care. It might upset me that some of the things that they say, but it's fair use, so more power to them. So let's see it, Mr. Black Darkness 666 with Pandora's Box, and look at me, I'm so proud to own Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson's all right, but I don't care.
Me saying degrading stuff
Oh, what the?
about me,
Come on now.
laughing at me.
He doesn't
in
want
my
us
face
watching this.
on YouTube, and
Oh, it's a bottle. Or
I don't
something.
really care so much about this little punk boy asshole vlogger, whatever the fuck he is.
Okay, so is this guy for real, Patrick?
I don't know. He seems pretty disappointed because he's crying about it.
But he did take the time to draw that fake teardrop. I really can't believe how much CPU we're using up right now, because the Sims Sims hasn't closed yet. So we're gonna take a quick break here to see if we can close this. Oh, scheisse. Come on, baby. Open up that task manager. Oh, yeah. Bow, bow. There we go. I force ended that crap. Okay, let's see what else he's using up a crap ton of crap. We can't close that. Let's go ahead and close this garbage. Man, I almost closed this program. Man, this is... I should have done a hard reset before we did this. Screw it. Okay, so...
Well, now we know.
Yeah, now we know, and knowing is 3/64 of the battle. That is subject to change depending on what podcast of ours you're watching. But though, seriously though, thanks for watching us. Thanks for taking the time, whoever's still here watching it. Probably Tom, our good friend Tom, though we may not necessarily have the same views, Tom. We still love you and would make love to you if you were single, and we were
But
gay.
you're not.
And we were gay. Well, even if we weren't gay, we'd probably still make love to you.
Even if we weren't gay?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, even if we weren't gay.
whether we were gay or not, we would still make love to you. And then Ben might be watching this. Thanks for watching this, Ben. And Ariel, we know the three of you love to watch our videos. And for those of you who aren't Tom, Ben, Ariel, or us, actually, I don't even watch this far into the video.
I don't either.
Because
I do this.
If I go to review it, I just pick select parts and just watch for a couple of minutes. But yeah, thanks for watching so far. And if you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/PingasPals. And follow us on Twitter at, obviously, twitter.com/PingasPals. If you go to the Patreon and donate to us on Patreon, you can you can either have hangouts with us on Google or Skype, and you can also we be playing game. I don't know if I told you that we playing like lyrics or poem, 21 questions and other such stupid games. I don't really know what other games you can play yet. We'll figure it out. Those are two different hangouts though, so you gotta check those out. And if you donate $30, you'll get a rare, limited edition, one-of-a-kind Pingas Pals T-shirt, which we're only printing 30 of. We're
So
never
it's not one of a kind.
Okay, yeah, 30, 30 of a kind.
Like, how are we doing one
Okay,
of a kind?
what I meant to say is one-time printing.
Oh, okay.
Unless demand gets high enough, we get to I don't know, maybe 50,000 subscribers. You might print them again, probably not. But this one design will never print again. We might print other T-shirts with catchphrases that we pick up over the period of time. But yeah, again, that's patreon.com/PingasPals, and we promise you won't regret it. We're working on coming up with goals. Such goals include getting getting a boom mic for Patrick, like I've got right here. So
Because right now, this is what I'm using right now.
Yeah, the mic stand I bought in 06 for when I went up to Gatlinburg with some friends from my church. But yeah,
It's either that or this.
yeah, and I mean he can do whatever he wants as long as he doesn't accidentally flip that switch, which would totally suck. And as long as he doesn't eat the windscreen, which is surprisingly doesn't
It
taste.
smells really good.
Well, yeah,
I don't want to put my tongue on it, but it smells really good.
Yeah, it kind of smells like a.
I'm surprised it doesn't smell like my breath yet.
It kind of smells
Probably
like.
will eventually.
Kind of smells like an antique store without the mold. Like there's one antique store near Tom's house that reeks of mold. It's just it's like horrible, absolutely horrible. I did buy a GameCube controller there, so thanks to you folks. I don't think maybe next week we might give a free plug to the guys that help us out with this mic stand and this windscreen and the boom that we're gonna get. But for sure we'll give them a free plug because of all the cool discounts that they give out to help us out with, and wish them good luck. We'll plug them next week though. So yeah. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to do at least a new video. I've talked to some people and they say a new video every 5 days. Although Patrick, you and I, we do have to work on a trailer for our podcast. We talked with Brett Keane. Surprisingly, I got Brett Keane on the phone, even though he keeps his cell phone. He keeps not a cell phone number, but keeps his number available, which is kind of cool because I called him and talked to him, and he was pretty cool about. We talked about some things that we could do for to get us some more attention, and maybe we could do some collaboration in the future. You should go check out his videos. I'm not even sure. You know, I'm. You know, I mean, he does Games You Love and all that stuff, so he's a pretty cool guy. I don't really have it set up to plug him right now, but just go look up Brett Keane and you'll figure it out from there. It's not hard. Anybody that knows how to spell and is of low to moderate intelligence should be able to find his videos. But yeah, let's finish watching this Supergoth. I have nothing against Supergoth. I have a friend, Tom. He's Southern Goth, which is kind of like a cowboy sort of goth sort of thing, which is kind of cool. It's a cool spin on goth. So let's go ahead and finish this. We're not going to watch this whole thing, but we'll see how far we can get into it.
Thinks he is. Oh, I got millions of followers. Oh, fuck. I haven't even got a goddamn meme about me.
Look at this. Look, he's drinking out of a friggin' goblet. It puts that lotion on his skin.
I don't give a shit about that.
Right there, he's got a tuft of hair right here.
I don't give a fuck about that. It's just
nice zoot suit, kid.
This guy, this leafy.
This fucking guy, like Leafy is here. Wait, am I Italian or am I British? Fuck it.
Well, those plugs back there
Plugs.
don't look
yeah.
like our plugs here in America.
No, is that is ours, right?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Maybe he is Russian or some shit.
Fuckwad. He said this stuff about my video and that I should change and grow fuck up and whatever, and I should just move somewhere else. And
he kind of sounds like Christopher Walken.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, like this guy. I can't do Walken at all. I can't. I suck. I can do.
This guy, he told me that I should go move. I can't do walking either.
You do better than I did.
and change who I am and whatever and
This
how I
guy
look like.
told me to go change who I am.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that as long as you don't live a destructive life, being who you are is okay. I mean, you want to destroy yourself. A lot of times when you live a destructive lifestyle, you hurt your family and others. Now, if it turns out you're transgender and you're not hurting anybody, and I mean, there's certain things certain ways you can live your life that don't hurt people, and there's ways you live your life that do hurt people. But if the way you live your life doesn't hurt anybody and won't hurt anybody, then I say it doesn't matter. Like if I wanted to, like, go and beat up kids in a playground, that wouldn't only hurt me, but that would hurt my family too. So even if I wanted to, which I don't, I'm not gonna do it.
When I was in high school, whenever we said that we were gonna go hang out on the weekends, you just reminded me of this. Whenever we were like, "Hey, let's go hang out," we'd be like, "Hey, let's go to the nursing home and kick old people." I don't know why you just reminded me of that.
Oh, nursing homes. When I went to a nursing home a couple years ago to volunteer and help give old people some company, it smelled way different than I remember. It really was a very uncomfortable smell.
It smelled like old people?
Well, no. I mean, I don't remember my great-grandmother, Mama. I don't remember her, the nursing home she lived in. I don't remember it smelling like that. It smelled... I don't remember the smell. It just smelled like nothing. I don't really remember the smell, but I'm like, wow, the odor just hit me really strong.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a turd that's been sitting there for a while, and the main stink's gone away.
But it still has an odor?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean me mean about it, but... Because when I think of, elderly people and older people, I think of my grandparents' house, which smells... It's like one of my favorite smells in the world. It smells like... it smells clean. The clean smell. Like laundry. Laundry is kind of a good smell.
Yeah.
You smell your clothes and you feel comfortable because everything smells so clean. And this clean is what I think of when I think of people who are older than me. And not white trash.
When I was in my criminal justice class at Vol State, I actually got to tour 3 different prisons around Tennessee with my class.
Oh, yeah?
And side note, I actually got to sit in the electric chair. That was pretty weird because they're like, you'll never get this opportunity again unless, well, you're getting the chair. And so I was like, okay, I'll sit in it. And so this is what I did. Walked up to it. All right, that's good. I just walked away. I didn't want to sit in it too long, but it smelled. All 3 of the prisons that we went to smelled like terrible. I would never want to go to prison solely for the smell.
What did it smell like?
A little bit of everything.
Really?
Yeah. It was really
smell like bleach, or what it smelled like?
Smelled like people had been smearing poop all over everything.
Really?
And then they tried to clean it with bleach.
You remember...
And like food smell. It was just like every single smell you can imagine all rolled into one, and it was the worst smell.
So it basically smelled like a microwave that had never been cleaned, right?
Yeah, it smelled like
Well, I don't want that to be up there. Son of a gun. Sorry,
it smelled like if you were to go to work and you have like a small break room and someone decided that for lunch that day they wanted to microwave some poop. And then that's what the break room smells like for the rest of eternity. Like, that's what it smelled like.
All right, do you recognize this guy, Danny Trio, or however you pronounce his name?
Oh, yeah.
So, he used to be a thug, a drug dealer, and all that sort of crap. See? He used to be real human garbage, but he's totally reformed himself. Everybody can be human garbage. I was human garbage at one point. No, I'm sorry, Trio. I take that back. Well, no, he's a good man, but he was living like human garbage. And he reformed himself, you know?
Tortuga.
But
wasn't that his name?
Danny Trio?
Tortuga?
I don't know. I think he's
in
pretty
Breaking
cool.
Bad?
Oh, he was in Breaking Bad, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how he said he reformed himself is he was in lockup for like 6 months, and he looked up on the wall and someone had written in poop, "God sucks." In poop. Now I don't know if they smeared it on the wall or they just
They
like
probably thought it was like some rainbow goo.
got
or something.
some dried
'Cause they're
turd
in
and wrote,
prison.
"God sucks." I haven't seen Machete. I want to see Machete.
I've seen part of it.
Is it pretty okay?
It's pretty okay. I think it's supposed to be like ultra low budget.
Yeah, it is.
I like those kind of movies where they're like super ultra insanely low budget.
Yeah.
And they don't try to make it look like they're not. In
Yeah,
fact,
it was
they like
Grindhouse.
embrace it.
I think Trio, however you pronounce his name, I think he was in. I think I could be wrong, but I think he was also in Sons of Anarchy, which is an amazing show.
Probably was.
He was in.
He's done a lot of stuff like that.
He was also in. I think he was in. Was he in Expendables?
Probably.
Yeah, I like when he plays the role to the guy who's like real tough, but also real smart.
Yeah. He's in Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. I'm pretty sure he's in Vice City too.
All right, let's go ahead and watch this video.
Oh yeah. It doesn't matter. And you're expressing yourself, because if you look weird, what do you think people are gonna make fun of you? Of course they are gonna make fun of you. But I don't care about that stuff. You know,
But what do you care about? I mean, you got Pandora's box over here. You control the world. I mean, what's wrong with you, man? Come on, you got Pandora's box. Walker goes, "Don't make me open this, dog. I mean, don't make me open this. I like totally cut myself." No, this guy's. I don't think this guy's for real, dog.
I haven't been making videos that much lately because I had a girlfriend and life was going okay.
I think his girlfriend. I hear his girlfriend is very, very attractive. At least compared to Supergoths standards.
No, and she was really I had a girlfriend and she was really. Everything was going fine. And then she also saw that video from that guy.
Okay, I don't know what he's trying to tell us. He sure is taking his sweet time. I guess he's trying to reach that 6-minute mark, huh?
That fucking Leafy guy. And she was like, "You know what? There's some truth to that fucking video. Like, maybe it's time to grow up and change into something more."
Okay, he's drinking out of a goblet, and he's not being ironic with it. He's like being serious. I mean, I want to get a goblet, Game of Thrones style goblet, but I want to do it to be ironic. I don't want to do it to be like serious about it.
Change it to like.
He should go.
Change the way you look. And
You know, he should go Southern goth like Tom, because at least that's respectable form of goth. But I love Tom. I love him to death. I mean, this guy didn't have a defined style. Tom, our good buddy Tom, I bought him a black hat, and it goes really good with this style. You know, Tom, I wouldn't call Tom a black t-shirt goth, because he's not. He's a Southern goth, which is not to suck Tom's dick, but is the best kind of goth, because you know, it's one of those goths you can just wake up, throw on a t-shirt, throw on some moderately sized pants and some black boots, and have a Southern accent and have a goatee and look normal. Look like a respectable human being, because out of all the goths, not to suck Tom's dick, unless you really want me to, is a better goth, because it's like this guy's just a caricature. This guy's just a caricature, or however you pronounce that. But yeah, let's not suck Tom's dick for at least another 5 minutes, right?
Maybe people won't harass you anymore. And I'm like, no, it's not who I am. It's not who I am. You know that. You're supposed to be the one who understands me. And then we got into this huge discussion. And she just left me. She fucking left me.
Fuck her, dude. Fuck her. You can get a better girlfriend than that shit, dude. You got a hot girlfriend once, you can do it again. How many girlfriends have you had in the past year, Patrick?
0.
How many girlfriends have I had in the past year, Patrick?
0.
Yeah, 0. And there you go, dude. You've had more girlfriends in the past year than both of us combined. So I guarantee you can get another girlfriend. Just don't be a whiny little bitch about it. Unless this is just for views, then keep being a whiny bitch and make money and monetize that shit. And people are gonna take your videos and criticize them and critique them and parody them and that shit. It's called fair use, bro. I hope people make fun of us because that might get us more views, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you're getting views because Leafy's making fun of you, so you should thank him. Maybe you shouldn't thank him, but you should be grateful that people are out there making fun of you. I mean, every single time someone makes fun of Tom Cruise, you think Tom Cruise gets upset? Unless if they talk about Scientology, yes, he will get upset. Otherwise, fuck him, right? Tom Cruise has got bigger things to worry about. Only if you're a regular YouTuber, the only thing you should be worrying about is subscribers and views. We'll watch a little bit more of your video, but we've got to move on after that. Because we got to watch Jenna's Lost Her Marbles.
Because of you fucking asshole. You just ruined my life like this.
A good way to make fun of Leafy is to talk about how he only does knife surfing and whatever Counter-Strike, whatever the fuck that game is.
I hate you, you know that? You
Okay.
fucking little prick. You fucking little prick from Utah.
From Utah.
You just... You don't know what your fucking videos have, what kind of effect they have on people.
You ever met anyone like this, Patrick?
I don't think I have.
So do you have any messages for this young man?
The only thing I can think of right now that would probably ruin his life is that cancer stick that he's puffing on.
Yeah, no, it's not even a black, you know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna smoke cigarettes, you need to smoke blacks. Not Black and Miles, blacks.
Make it match your outfit.
Yeah, and if you're gonna drink out of a goblet, you gotta do it ironically, man. I wanted to open that box.
You know, I know some dark shit, and you say your life was so terrible and way worse than mine. How the fuck can you even know that, you little shit, you little fuckface?
I heard that he placed a curse on this Leafy guy that he's talking about.
Did he? Did anything happen to him?
Just get my. It's more of a lucky Zippo. I don't really believe in luck, but I like to keep it with me. My dad gave it to me. You never know when you're gonna need to start a fire. You never know. I don't think I can't remember smoking. I hadn't smoked any blacks this year. Smoked any cigarettes this year? I think I smoked like 2 or 3 last year. So technically, blacks aren't a cigarette; they're a cigar, and they're a bit more classy. But what was I talking about?
How he put the curse on the Leafy dude.
Oh yeah. So Leafy is here. I heard he placed a curse on. We'll try to watch that video in the next video. So I don't know if this is the video where he curses him or not. But if he doesn't curse him in the next 1 minute, we'll probably have to go to our next video.
You know, I know some How can you even know that your life is so much worse than mine? You don't know nothing about me. You know nothing about me at all. You little shit.
Yeah, Leafy.
I know some really pretty dark.
You don't know shit. I have seen shit that'll turn you white. Speaking of shit that'll turn you white, I want to get a hold of our buddy Ben and see what he thinks about the new Ghostbusters trailer. I think that they replace the. Now this is way off topic, but I am disappointed in the new Ghostbusters trailer because the first thing that pissed me off was that the ghosts look too CG. Now, they look too fake, and the original Ghostbusters they filmed people, or they filmed images, and it made it look like a photo. Like a photo was moving around. You know, it kind of had some physicality to it. But the new ones, all the ghosts are 100% CG that I've seen so far, and it looks too fake. It doesn't have that sort of photo-esque look to it. And you saw the original Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah.
All the ghosts that weren't like actually physical, that looked like they filmed them first, filmed the actors, and then put them in as a ghost.
Yeah.
And that was kind of cool because it looked like there was some physicality, like it was real. Like you might be able to touch it. But the new one, all the ghosts are 100% CG, and it just takes it all away. It just takes the realism away. It makes it look too cartoony, and they're all female. And the problem I have with that is it's kind of like the whole whitewashing thing, except to an extent to where it's just ridiculous. It's a parody of itself. I feel that they were made all female for the sake of making them all female, and then instead of having Ernie Hudson played Winston Zeddemore in the original Ghostbusters, the character that's supposed to be the audience, the character that every audience member can relate to, the normal guy that's just joining it to make a paycheck, but's kind of caught in the middle of it all. The cool, calm, collected, regular dude has been replaced with a female version that's a jive, loudmouth, sassy black lady. So you've got, imagine Patrick here. Patrick is basically Ernie Hudson. Replace him with a sassy black lady. That does not represent Patrick at all. Not even a little. It's fucking pathetic, and it's sad and disgusting. And is a smear of AIDS-infected donkey feces, mixed with donkey cum and feces smeared all over Ghostbusters. Although the blonde girl with the glasses, I think that's kind of attractive, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The movie's going to be garbage. It doesn't matter whether I think the woman's attractive or not. It doesn't matter whether I think that Chris Hemsworth is a good-looking man. I'm not even gay, but I mean, he's just the secretary. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether, the entire cast of the original, or 3 people from the original Ghostbusters are in there. The movie will probably be garbage. It's a SJW nightmare. I could go on for this for the next 2 hours, but we got a couple more videos we got to watch. So let's go. We'll just do this guy solid and finish as much as we can. I'm pretty sure he's acting. I'm pretty sure it's an act.
Stuff, that I have some really old books, and you know what? Your little lizard king, whatever the fuck. Ugh. All those people fucking commenting on my videos with hiss and whatever and hiss. I don't even know what the fuck it's all about, but I'm gonna fucking slaughter you, you little boy. I'm gonna make sure.
I'm gonna fucking slaughter your ass. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking burn this shit in here. I'll get all Cancer Man on you. Speaking of Cancer Man, spoiler alert for the new X-Files. There's no reason he should have come back. Absolutely zero fucking reason. See the shit? You should not have come back. Shouldn't have. Just shouldn't, There's no fucking reason. Absolutely zero reason. All right, Mr. Darkness, whatever your name is, 666.
Make sure that I'm gonna make sure you
Is he
burn.
getting off of this shit?
You little asshole. I know some dark forces that are always...
Your dark forces aren't real. They're fake. 100% fake. 100% fake.
I have some dark...
Now, see, the good thing about YouTube views is that, let's say you and I had a feud with Vigilant Christian, which we will eventually. We will, because we don't believe... Do you believe in lizard people? Do you think Hillary Clinton's a lizard?
No.
Then we're clearly... See, I'm getting off screen. Then we're clearly going to end up being enemies of Vigilant Christian. I would love to get the Vigilant Christian on our show and ask him if he really believes in it, believes the things that he says. Now, I'm not talking about Matthew 21:17 or any of the other stuff. I'm talking about him believing that absolutely everything is Illuminati and Satanism. Do you believe that everything in the world that's not everything in the world is Illuminati and Satanism?
No.
If you did, you would drive yourself insane, would you not?
Probably would.
It's like saying that the conspiracy theorists. I don't know how these people live. I don't know how they live with themselves. I don't know how. It's like, oh yeah, Nissan, Illuminati, Satanism. The Super Bowl, Illuminati, Satanism. Denver airport. All these airports are all run by Illuminati, and Satanism. Video games, Illuminati, Satanism. Guitars, Illuminati, Satanism. Now, I tell you what probably is Illuminati. The only thing I can think of that's Illuminati and Satanism is that stupid show, Jersey Shore. And maybe that show, Bachelor. Anyways, it's all fake. None of it's real.
dark stuff. And I can just make you... I can make you go away.
See that? He ripped him in half. He ripped him in half. I feel sorry for Leafy. Leafy is absolutely screwed now.
Yeah, he is.
Completely screwed.
Stop this fucking bullshit, you little shit. All you leafy fuckers, you leafy follower fuckers. You can all just go to hell.
My friend that I told you about, I'm really worried about him. I'm pretty sure he's driving himself up because almost everything is Illuminati conspiracy. Even Pokemon, but he can't give up Pokemon right now.
Okay, so the studio audience is informing us that they have actually met people who have met... You gotta finish that, by the way. That they met people, that several members in the studio audience have told us that they've met people who think that the Illuminati and Satanism are absolutely everywhere. And one claimant says that she thinks she met someone that knows somebody she met somebody that thinks that Pokemon is part of the Illuminati and Satanism. You're crazy. Look at me, sir, madam, whoever you are. The Illuminati and Satanists are not everywhere. I've met people who are Satanists, and they're actually a peaceful people. I would rather have an orgy with several Satanists than even be in the same room as an extreme Muslim or a Christian extremist. Any religion extremists are hard to be around. They really are, because whenever you're an extremist, facts often go out the window. The only extremist that I am is a friend. If you fuck with my friends, you fuck with me. All right, so we're past balls deep. Our balls are inside of this proverbial orifice. So we might as well finish this dude's video. What do you say, Patrick? You want to go all the way?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go all the way, baby.
Well,
I like this guy, though. He's cool.
You could all go
Even though I
fuck
think he's
yourself.
kind of a Melvin, but
You
he's
can all
cool.
go fuck yourselves. Because what you're doing is wrong. And I tell you, it's just like in witchcraft. the power of 3, whatever you
Witchcraft's not real, my friend. It's fake. It's all fake.
do to others, it will hit you back 3 times as hard, you fucker. So you just wait. You just wait and you'll see.
He's really, really upset.
You'll all see. You'll all see, you fuckers. You'll all see. Fuck you.
Wow.
Well, good luck, man. Really, I mean, you seem like a decent guy. You shouldn't be so upset. If you're real, if this is all real, you shouldn't be so upset. Just chill out, man. Fuck what other people think. Fuck them. Seriously, not literally. But don't give a shit, dude. Keep making YouTube videos. Maybe you'll be able to monetize it. Excuse me, dang. Maybe you'll be able to monetize it, but I mean, you seem like a decent human being. You're pretty upset, but you should just chill out, dog. What were we gonna say?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
All right, this next one's gonna be really hard to
I
watch.
was grabbing my mic.
I guarantee you, we will not be able to make it through this whole damn video. So here we go. This is the vigilant Christian creating. This is the vigilant Christian claiming that NASA is like Illuminati Satanism. Now we're getting personal. We're getting real personal right here. You didn't even pronounce NASA right. You remember the cringelant Vishjan, right? The guy who talked about the Denver airport being Illuminati and Satanism?
Yeah.
All right, we'll try to watch a couple of minutes. We are not going the next 12 minutes of this bull crap.
It's Vigilant Christian Mario, and you're here for another edition of Satanic Illuminati New World Order.
Okay, so he always said that this is a Vigilant Christian Mario. Hey, Mario, if you're watching this, we'd love to get you on the show and talk about your beliefs and if this is truly something that you believe in. We really want to know. I mean, like, do you not agree that this might be something to talk to him about? Like, do you really agree with this sort of stuff?
You'd be the one mainly talking to him because you know me. I'm along for the ride. I'm here to comment on your comments.
Yeah. All right.
Exposed. In today's video, I wanted to
Uh-oh.
All right, so I guess it's loading some kind of commercial, so we're going to have to cut that out for a minute. Okay, hold on a second. We got this shit. Blah, blah, blah. Whoa, man. We got to dodge out of this crap for a second. Alright, hold on. I think we got this shit. Hold on a second. Alright.
You skip it?
No, wait.
You skip it.
Can we?
Yeah. There it is.
I'm so not, like, seeing crap.
May want to put the audio back in.
Yeah, I gotta get back to the part where he pronounces NASA. How do you pronounce NASA wrong? Alright, here we go.
of the New World Order.
Is it playing?
If you haven't seen the live
Hold on a
show
second.
that me and Brother Alex did last night, we had a surprise Vigilant Christian podcast. I'll leave it linked up.
Sorry, I
Order
really
exposed.
apologize for this.
In today's video, I wanted to give you my thoughts
Hold on a
on
second.
the role
Yeah.
that NASA...
Oh my gosh, this is a disaster, guys. 100% disaster. It's a disaster. Oh my gosh. Alright, folks, hold on. We have technical difficulties, so Patrick, So Patrick, while we're
Like
waiting,
Christian Mario,
While
and you're
we're-
here for
Oh
another
my
edition of
fuck.
Satanic Illuminati New World Order Exposed.
alright, hold on a second. Scheisse.
You can have me tell another story.
Patrick, why don't you go ahead and tell us another story until we get this crap worked out?
All right, what do you think? What do you think our viewers want to hear?
You don't mind if I lay my leg on your leg, right? Is that not gay at all?
Whatever.
All right.
We've
All right.
had to go full homo for this show so far.
Oh my god. All right. Okay, hold on. We're gonna Okay, so we're gonna block. We're taking this. Turn this off for a second. Oh. All right, so we're gonna load up. We're gonna load up a Pingas Pals original video to try to test and see if we can get this crap running. All right, folks. So in the meantime, Pat is gonna regale you with one of his many stories. One of his many motorcycle stories. Right? Is that what we're gonna do?
I suppose. Let's see, which story should I tell?
Scary stories. Why do I have transgender? Oh yeah, because they covered that transgender woman.
Well, one of the things I don't know why you always have me talk about tell bike stories or cat stories.
That's what you do, dog. You got all the best bike stories and cat stories that the world has to offer.
I don't think it was typing. Well, one thing you got to know, if you ever get a motorcycle, you pretty much are the blind spot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because people cut you off. They come into your lane while you're in it.
Yeah.
Like, I've had people over here. I had a car one time on my right.
Trick for life.
Keep going.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I picked up that shit at all, dog.
Uh-oh.
All right, hold on a second. Because it's not showing up. Just keep talking, dog. We'll figure it out.
Okay. For instance, and feel free to skip this part because it's really not that interesting. For instance, there it goes.
We got it. We got it back. We're back. Go ahead and finish.
All right. Well, long story short, to make a short story short, I was riding down the road at like midnight, and a guy was on my right. I was in the left-hand lane. There was a turning lane to my left, and another lane to my right, to my immediate right.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm just laughing about our homie here, our good friend here.
Cause
An amazing friend of mine. Go ahead, keep talking.
And I was just rolling down the road, and this dude comes up on my right, and I was clearly visible.
Yeah.
Clearly 100% visible. And it was at night, so you could see my tail light. I have no doubt about that. My tail light works. And he pulls up.
I had this box fan. This knocked it fucking down. Pardon your French, but go ahead.
This dude just pulls up next to me, and his window. I'm gonna have to do this on my left side because if I did it on my right side, yeah, you can't see what I'm doing.
You know, if you donate to Patreon,
maybe you could see it.
Patreon.com/Pingas Pals, and Patrick will have his own camera
and my own boom mic.
Yeah, and all that good stuff.
My own stuff, so that we don't have to share.
I mean, you obviously, if you're watching this far, you obviously want to watch more. And so, Patrick, where should they go?
Should go to patreon.com/Pingas Pals.
That's PINGASPALS. You can donate $1 or up to whatever you want. Now, if any family is watching this, you should probably donate more than the average person. Maybe $50 a month. Now, remember, you can either donate a set amount, just right out the door, or you donate $1 to however much you're comfortable with donating a month. In the next couple of days, we're actually going to purchase. There's a folder right over there on the ground that has our receipts in it, and we want to bring you more. We want to turn this. We want to make content for you as often as we can, and eventually we might be able to turn this into a part-time job. Now, to say a full-time job is kind of crazy, but we live in the I guess digital age. It'll probably last a while, but we live in an age to where it's completely out of the question for people not right. So we live in an age where people should be able to make money doing what they love. Does that not make sense?
It does make sense.
People, I think personally, I think that people should have the opportunity to make money doing what they enjoy doing. I don't enjoy loading boxes at UPS. That's where I work, UPS. I could probably run that building better than most of the people there could. There are some supervisors there that are awesome. Then there are some supervisors there who whose actions are very questionable. If any supervisors are watching this, you know who you are. If you're this supervisor or that supervisor, you're really cool. You're cool as shit. But there's some supervisors there that walk the line between, you're assholes. You're assholes. I'm not afraid to say that. You can't fire me for saying that because I didn't say any names. But there's that supervisor, really cool. That supervisor, really cool. That supervisor, really cool. That supervisor, really cool. And there's lots of cool people there. And unfortunately, it's not run the way a real business should be run. But that's just my personal opinion, and no way reflects the opinions of anybody at anybody else at UPS. At least that's my opinion. It's just an opinion. But I completely forgot where we were going. What were we talking about?
I was talking about my bike, but
yeah, your bike. What you were saying about the guy who
he was right next to me. His window, his head was like right next to mine. He just started coming over, and he came into my lane while I was occupying it. And not only did he come into my lane,
right.
I had to speed up and get in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
He almost like knocked me over. And then he not only came into my lane, but he went to the turning lane. So he went through my lane, right where I was.
So
that's pretty much my story.
Here's what you should do. If you see a motorcycle, the average car length you give people that are in another car, you should at least give a motorcycle
at least double it.
At a bare minimum, double it. I try to give motorcyclists as much space as I can get.
Yeah.
One, because I knew a guy who rode a motorcycle. Two, because I met another man that rides a motorcycle. Or I met a man who eventually got a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I try to give them as much room as I possibly can. It's better to hold up traffic than smear somebody across the pavement.
Yeah.
One, because they'll be dead and you ruin their family. Two, you go to jail and you ruin two families. So yeah,
dude, my family might be happy.
I would be totally destroyed if somebody smeared you across the pavement.
If I wound up as a hood ornament,
I'd be inconsolable for at least another 10 minutes. All right, so we're gonna watch before we go.
I'm glad to know that someone cares about me that much.
Dude, you have no idea. All right, so we're gonna watch a video, the very first video that I personally ever uploaded to YouTube. My good friend Brandon, amazing guy, great human being, very talented, very loving person. So we're gonna watch his attempt, his super bail.
This is my skunk tail. Trick for life.
Skunk tail.
What?
Trick for life. Oh man, Brandon is such a cool mo factor.
Skunk for life.
I don't remember who that guy is, though, to be honest. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna watch another video that I uploaded before we go to Jenna's Lost Her Marbles. So I had some good friends in high school, some amazing friends in high school. You know, I had John and
Should get them to check the channel out.
John actually has subscribed to us. I'm pretty sure he has. Brandon, I have to talk to him. He'll subscribe if he doesn't want to.
Hi, John. Hi, Brandon. I'm Patrick.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch the intro.
Burlap sack. I'm a little confused here. Hold on. Fudge. Fudgicles, dog. Alright, here we go. This is, I guess we can watch this one right here. This was done in 2000. This one, I don't think this one was filmed in 2006. Might have been 05. This is when I met my good friend Zach, who I kind of treated like shit, but we kind of fucked around with each other. So I guess it was kind of even. I don't know. I miss the man. He doesn't want to talk to us. That's his prerogative. So you know, whatever. We both John and I, Zach, really miss you a lot. We want to know how you're doing. Want to talk to you. We love you. We love you, man. We would make love to you, but we don't think you roll that way.
What do you have?
Seltzer tablets.
All right. Cool. That's the Tulia, right?
So I said seltzer tablets because I thought that didn't want to get in trouble for saying Alka-Seltzer, and that's a 2-liter Dr. Pepper. I tried to get as much in there as I possibly could, but it didn't work so well. It worked out pretty shittily.
Mm-hmm.
Better get this man.
Okay, so it's not recording audio, so hold on a second.
I was wondering.
Yeah, it's not recording the audio
How long
for
has it
it.
been doing that?
I have no
The entire time?
Yeah.
Oh, at least we can hear it.
Second attempt.
Yeah, it's working fine, actually.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I'm just dumb. I'm just fucking retarded. I'm stupid.
Ah! Oh shit, where'd it go? And it went in the bushes. Third attempt.
Ah!
I gave you guys.
The thing we were supposed to pour into the Dr. Pepper, but apparently we got less than half, so it's a trash can. Hey, where did you put that bottle anyways?
I don't know.
Man, my voice is so high-pitched back then.
Hey, you missed! Hey, it didn't come over here.
That was a little scary.
This is really shitty what I say to these people here.
One of his friends, sister, whatnot, said to
Come over and
come on and
apologize.
apologize.
We're just making like stupid videos and stuff.
Oh, there you go. Looks like you needed a bigger garbage can.
Oh yeah, this is my house.
Where'd it blow up at?
It blew up the lid.
Oh, where's the lid?
I don't know, man.
Oh, man. Let's go. Stop recording now. I'm weak. I've seen better.
I'm like, you can stop recording now. I miss you, Zach. I'm not gonna say your last name, but I miss you, Zach, a lot. I really would. I would miss you a lot. It's sad. It really makes me sad. There it is. Okay, Chasing Squilly. That is an extreme typo. If I can get that crap to close. All right, there we go. And the extreme drop in profanity is for you. You know who I'm talking about. You, sir. Good man. Great businessman. Great businessman. All right, let's try watching this crap.
Hopefully without the ads.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Exposed. In today's video, I wanted to give you my thoughts on the role that NASA is
NASA.
playing in the establishment of the New
finally heard
World
it.
Order.
NASA.
If you haven't seen the live show that me and Brother Alex did
NASA.
last night, we had a surprise Vigilant Christian podcast. I'll leave it linked up in
He
the
has a
description
podcast?
section below. In it,
What's that?
He has a podcast.
Surprise Vigilant Christian podcast. Okay, NASA Lies, BuzzFeed Exposed. Holy crap. Dude, we might have something to relate to him on. BuzzFeed. Now, BuzzFeed used to be hyper diaper, mega liper awesome. It used to be the shiznit. But then they started to become social justice warriors. You know what an SJW is?
Yeah, we've already
It's
covered some of them.
It's sad. Really, it's really hard to get on the same ground as a social justice warrior because it's like if someone comes up to you and you're like, man, I had a bad day today. If you're having a really shit tier day, like absolute garbage, like you're gonna have to fix something serious on your bike. Your mother is sick and you have to take care of her. A cat, one of your kitty cats got run over. Like 2 cats got run over in the same day. And you've got the flu and you're still having to work. And someone comes up to you and says, check your privilege. Is that going to make your day worse or better?
Oh, it's definitely going to make it better. Somebody be like, indeed, sir. Thank you for reminding me.
Like, one of my ex-girlfriends told me to check my privilege, and I almost lost my shit. Okay, so, Patrick, as a white person, as a human being, you've had to put up with some serious shit, right?
Yeah.
Like me personally, I've had brain surgery. I have neurofibromatosis, so I'm in constant pain. Or I should say I have chronic pain. I have ADHD and I have depressive disorder. I didn't know I had depressive disorder, but I have to deal with absolute bullshit on a daily basis. And despite my flaws, people expect me to behave the way they expect me to behave. So you live in your life, Patrick, based on other people's trying to live up to 10, 20 different people's standards per day is stressful, is it not? Yes.
I just don't let it get to me. That's just.
It doesn't get to me. But when someone comes up to me and
says,
says,
"What's up with your mic?"
What?
What's up with your mic? It was like at 0, and then all of a sudden it just goes.
Oh
boom.
yeah. But when somebody says check your privilege, that's basically saying all of my problems are nothing compared to everybody else's. That I should be extraordinarily happy that I have the opportunity to breathe. Hey, you gotta finish that, yo. Just sip on it. Just take it. But basically, it's saying that my problems are pathetic. That I'm a horrible human being for having any problems at all. So if someone comes up to you and says you're an asshole for being sad about your problems, it's bullshit, pure bullshit. You're not leaving, are you? Wait, come back. Whatever.
Talked about NASA a little bit and played a video by Brother Gons on the announcement of them, going to Mars and all these mysteries and things that they found on Mars, etc. So if you haven't seen that, check it out below. But I wanted to go a little bit more in depth today. As you just heard, NASA was started because of Operation Paperclip. The Nazis didn't lose, they moved to America. All right, so Arthur, Rudolph, all these different guys here, Herman, Oberth, Nazi, NASA Associate Administrator, NASA Rocket Scientist, etc. All right, so this should be alarming to any New World Order researcher. The Project Paperclip was responsible for bringing over Nazi scientists, and they started doing things like MK Ultra, organizing NASA, etc. Now, for those of you who don't know, it's actually a word that's found in the Bible, NASA. All right, or it can also mean.
Okay, here's where he really. Really starts to stretch. Like, here's where he starts to stretch it as hard as he possibly can.
NASA or whatever in its negative connotation.
Right.
So
right,
what does it
okay.
mean? Okay, well, NASA, it
going.
means to lift, carry, or take up, right? Which would be an appropriate word.
Okay, so Patrick, what does NASA stand for?
National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
Right. What is that? What does national mean? People
National, like federal.
Yeah. Right, so what does aeronautics mean?
Aeronautics is the it's not the study of atmosphere, but it's like you know what I mean.
Patrick's a resident expert on English. What does space mean?
Space is pretty much anything that isn't on a planet that isn't
Earth, right?
planetary or stellar.
All right. What does administration mean?
Administration is it's kind of a government body.
Yeah. Again, Patrick is a resident expert on English.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah. Well, if you want a T-shirt with that on that, resident expert on there. See, Patrick has to have a T-shirt. I have to have a T-shirt, and then the Pingas pals have to have a T-shirt. So, for those who get this far, one day, if we get enough viewers, there will be a T-shirt that says resident expert on there. It all comes from.
I like the resident expert on everything.
Yeah, yeah. That's our
Except
little,
like the joke.
Yeah. So
Okay.
right now he's saying that NASA is a biblical thing. All right. So yeah.
For, the space program. It takes up, carries up, to lift up.
Okay.
All right, but also notice this. Let's take a look at the definition in its negative way. All right, so it means to beguile or deceive. Come deceitfully, deceived, deluded, utterly deceive. It is a word that describes in the Hebrew a strong delusion and a.
All right, Mario, you're really stretching this crap. Okay, so right now I'm looking at Business Insider, and here's a list of things that Business Insider says that NASA is responsible for us having that we use every day: artificial limbs, baby formula, cell phone cameras, computer mouse, cordless tools, ear thermometer, firefighter gear, freeze-dried food. If you say that this list is bullshit, freeze-dried food, fuck you. Not you, Mario, but people who say that this shit. Golf clubs, long-distance communication, obviously, invisible braces, MRI and CAT scans. Thank you to the people that invented MRIs and CAT scans, otherwise I'd be dead. Memory foam, safer highways, solar panels, soul insoles. Thank you to the guys who invented soul insoles, because I'd be miserable.
Without it, we'd be dead.
Yeah. Ski boots, adjustable smoke detectors.
Oh, no.
Water filters, thank you very much, and UV blocking sunglasses. NASA did not invent Tang, Velcro, or Teflon. Tell her to get her booty back inside.
Said it's raining and I'm on my bike. Not at the moment because
yeah.
I mean here.
All right, Mario, we're gonna see how much longer we can get through your interesting video.
Strong deception. And I mean, you couldn't expect any less from these guys who are Nazi Satanists. All right, for those of you who don't know,
Nazis invented open heart surgery.
The Nazis were Luciferian occultists, and
no, they were Christians.
And they were under the disguise. Hitler disguised himself as a Christian.
Hitler was a Christian.
Catholic, but obviously he wasn't. He had.
In your opinion?
Had Madame Blavatsky's book, which she's a Luciferian theosophist, next to his bed, and he was into these type of things, MK Ultra, doing all sorts of crazy experiments, trying to create the superhuman race, the Aryan race on Earth, which.
What's up?
I'm gonna have to be leaving soon.
Either leaving soon or staying longer, right?
Unless I'm staying overnight until like midday tomorrow.
Did
but
you stay overnight last time?
No.
All right. It's okay. We're at about an hour and 34 minutes. So you got another 15 minutes.
No, the weather's moving in. It's really, really close. Like, I'm probably going to get soaked on my way home.
Well, we'll probably reach about the average. You really bouncing out?
Yeah, I got to.
All right, well, I guess...
Keep going. I'll be in here for a minute.
Well, I guess Petrick's got to bounce out because of the weather, but we thank you folks for watching. So that's all we got for you from Mario now. I guess we'll have to catch Jenna Marbles next time. So yeah, check out our patreon.com/PingasPals and our Twitter at twitter.com/PingasPals. That's PINGASPALS. And this has been the Pingas Pals with Chance
and Patrick.
Thanks for watching. Catch us next time. And yeah, we'll see you later. So that's pretty much all we got for right now.
Sorry for having to cut it short, guys. I just really don't want to get insanely soaked on my way home. Believe it or not, riding a motorcycle in the rain is pretty dangerous.
Yeah, due with hydroplaning and the extreme pain you get from the raindrops smacking against you at 60 miles per hour.
Yeah, and it's if you got gear on, it's not really the sting, it's the sound of the rain on the helmet that really hurts.
Yeah.
And in a car, if you hydroplane, you've still got 2 wheels, but on a motorcycle, if you hydroplane, you have no wheels.
So where should they go if they want to support the Pingas Pals?
You should go to patreon.com/PingasPals.
Yeah, do you remember when, what was the guy's name that did Dirty Jobs? Mike Rowe?
Mike Rowe, yeah.
Remember at the end of every single video, he'd be like, yeah, you should check out Dirty Jobs / whatever. He was a cool-ass guy. I want to check out Somebody's Gotta Do It, but... next week we'll be covering Jenna Marbles, even though her videos are old as shit. But if there are any videos you want us to cover, go ahead and throw that at us at twitter.com/PingasPals. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button as hard as you possibly can. Preferably till you bleed, but don't.
Preferably just once, though.
Yeah, preferably just once.
Hit the button, click the button really, really hard.
Yeah. So therefore you have to buy a new mouse. Tell all your friends. If you don't tell your friends, shame on you. And this is if this is family members or friends that watch this and got this far and you didn't tell your friends and force your friends to watch it, shame on you. Put your phone,
yeah.
Your phone. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Our phone number is 222-2222-2222-22222222. Yes, all those twos. That really is our phone number. But after all those twos, you got to put a 666 because of
that one guy.
Yeah, because of that one dude. Because one of those 2 guys. Thanks for watching. So yeah, for real, this has been Chance
and Patrick.
And we're the Pingas Pals. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and if you want to support us, go to our Patreon. So, yeah, that's it, bros. Thanks.